organizations are constantly looking to optimize their warehouse operations. Could you paint a picture of the typical pain points that you see in the current warehouse replenishment processes?
Okay, so if I talk about the existing bin replenishment process in context of NetSuite, as of now, NetSuite allows the operator to replenish one item in a single bin at a time. Now, if I talk about a specific industry that heavily uses the bin replenishment process, or we can say that the frequency of bin replenishment is the maximum, that is the FMCG industry. So as you know that they are dealing with multiple SKUs and they need to replenish on a daily basis. So they are heavily incurring the operational cost in bin replenishment, right? The existing process that had one item to be replenished in a single bin is now changed by the new process that the NetSuite has introduced.
Right. Now that NetSuite has introduced the new replenish via cart process to maybe have a solution for this problem, can you elaborate how this actually works in the WMS application?
This is additional, or we can say add-on feature. Earlier, NetSuite has already introduced the bin transfer using the cart process. We can say that this is extended functionality of the same feature. At present, as I already said, that the NetSuite allowed the operators to replenish a single item in a single bin at once. Now, the operator can replenish multiple items in multiple bins at once. So, to elaborate this entire process, the operator need to scan a cart. They can take on the multiple items on that particular cart, and then they can go around the warehouse. They will have to scan the bin, then they will have to scan the item, which means that that particular bin is now holding that particular item. And then they can do it for multiple bins and multiple items on their cart. So somewhere or the around, this process is going to ease the process in the warehouse, and it is going to make the operator's job easy and not tedious. So now this is what was happening earlier in the warehouse as well. Now this gets in sync with the new bin replenishment process via cart that NetSuite has just introduced.
So like based on what you are saying, a lot of it depends on how the warehouse operators use this functionality, right? So assuming that the alignment between the warehouse operations and the NetSuite functionality is like robust and they are using it perfectly, what are the key workflow changes that comes with this feature?
Okay, so the workflow that would change on ground in warehouse is that in pre-put away area, earlier the sorting need to be done for the items. Like the items were sorted beforehand and then they were kept on the cart. Then they were moved around the warehouse and a single item was kept in multiple bins, right? Now with minimal training, the operators who were already performing the bin transfer using cart, now with minimum training, they can be trained to bin replenishment via cart. They simply have to use the bins, they have to put on the items, then they have to put them away in the bins that require replenishment. So this is going to make their work easy, and the on-ground process is going to change, not drastically, but yes, in favor of the warehouse operator that are working on ground.
I think like this actually enables the operators to be efficient and provide better results to the leadership.
Exactly.
So when we talk about leadership, how do the technology leadership in that organization would see this enhanced visibility and try to improve their inventory management and resource allocation, just to give an idea of what the ROI of this feature would be?
Okay, so if I talk about in terms of ROI, so there is no direct cost involved in this particular feature. Reason being because this is an add-on feature in their existing WMS module. Now, if I talk about the resource allocation, now there lies a great opportunity for the organization to save on their operational cost, because they can rely on cross training of the operators, that they can perform multiple tasks which means that they can do the bin transfer using the carts, and with a minimum training or very less training, now they will be able to do the bin replenishment using the cart. So yes, not a direct cost is involved, but an operational cost can be reduced over a period of time.